Hi everyone, it's me, Sarah again. Sorry for the delay in my videos. I've been a little sick, so I'm so excited that warmer weather's coming, and hopefully it sticks around because I hate being sick, and I just kind of am a big baby about it. So being sick, my roots are horrible, and I've just been like too tired, too busy, catching up on work and other things like that to kind of do my hair, and I feel like it's time that I do it. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what I like to do. So most of the time I do use kind of like box dye. Sometimes I'll go to a hairdresser, but I haven't really found a hairdresser that I've liked since I was kind of like in my teens, so it's been a while. And I also haven't found like necessarily a color that I'm in love with, because kind of goes like, it's a little hard to see, but it does kind of bring out these orange colors. And naturally I'm a dirty blonde, but it's gone really dark, so I like to kind of keep with my blonde family. So I'm gonna try this one because it was on sale at Walmart. So the biggest thing is with your hair and you're trying to dye it at home, like, don't be too cheap. Like, I always will buy 2 boxes no matter what. And my hair is kind of at my shoulder length, a little bit past that. You really want to make sure you're saturating your hair, and that's one kind of common problem. I also just kind of go to Sally's Beauty, have a mixing bowl for myself instead of just kind of mixing it in. And then, because I always have an issue with kind of the reds and golds, so it's a corrector to kind of help it make sure it's ashy. Also, you can kind of go to Sally Beauties or kind of those hairdresser stores and look for an ash amplifier. You want to be kind of careful when you're mixing these things, because sometimes I'll do like a treatment just to kind of help, where I'll mix it in with conditioner, and my dead ends end up going gray. So sometimes you learn as you go. So right now I'm just going to mix it. So right now I'm just going to mix everything kind of into my bowl. So you have your developer. Just kind of pour that all in. Why it's so cheap is because you get like a crappy little package of conditioner. You can get your color cream. So sometimes I will go to like Sally's Beauty and kind of pick my own color and like just get a developer, like your hired developer. So if you kind of go for a 40, you're probably going to burn your hair. And you also want to be careful if a product has bleach with it. And I'm going to mix the other one, because I know my hair will just kind of eat this up. And then if you're a real hairdresser and you're mortified by this, I apologize. And I hope you're entertained. So you're just going to mix it. So after we're done kind of mixing it, making sure there's no chunks, we're just going to add the color corrector. So you're going to add about 20 drops. Oh no! And then mix it. So I did add a little bit of gray coverage just because I didn't have enough with the purple. So I'm going to make sure all my horrible gray hairs get covered. So then we want to make sure that we just start kind of with our roots. and section off our hair. So it's good to make sure you brush out your hair. And you get yourself a hair clip. So, like, no, I'm not naked at this point. I just have strapless on and it's little boobies, so we don't want to scare anyone with those. So we're just going to keep it up. Right, so just start with your roots. Lower first and go through. And it's really make sure you saturate your hair. That is the best thing to do. And if you think like, oh God, this is turning out horrible, go to a hairdresser. Go to like First Choice if you're cheap. Maybe don't. Spend a little money more. Spend a little bit more and go somewhere maybe not First Choice. So I just want to make sure I'm getting underneath and brushing it through. Right, make sure you're not tangling up your hair as you do this. I have super tangly hair where don't even have to do anything in between brush strokes. It will get tangled. So from the bottom, you're just going to kind of go around that way. When you get to the top, you kind of section out. It's also good to have a comb. You can just kind of do it with your brush. Just make sure there's no cloth part, but then it's just a little bit harder to clean afterwards. So I did kind of switch to a comb. I have it all in there. And then once I start to kind of touch the product, that's when I'm going to kind of put on the gloves. Because the brush kind of helps it not get so messy. So again, just make sure you're sectioning off your hair and you're really saturating it. I kind of did the rest off camera just because it takes a while. And I feel like squeezing my fingers into these gloves is never fun. So I will just kind of take some more and just kind of massage it in to my roots. Make sure they're all covered. And where I kind of feel like a spot that I missed, because I feel like the back of my head I never do well. Just add some. You can use the brush and brush it in. And then just be careful of what color you're using, that you don't get it on your head, like forehead and stuff. So if you are using a darker color, you can always kind of do Vaseline around, just so that way it's easy to wipe off. And makeup wipe removers kind of help to get it off. Otherwise, you're just kind of waiting on time. And then, so I'm going to let my roots sit for about 15-20 minutes, kind of see how they're going, and then I will add the rest of the color in. So I'll check back with you guys in a moment. Take off the gloves. So it's been about 15 minutes, so you can kind of see the color starting. So I'm going to add it to the rest, and then that will kind of wipe away pretty easily. So for this, I just like to kind of massage it through, right? Make sure you're really saturating everything. I'll leave it on for additional 15 minutes and hopefully all the color will just be seeped in. So once that's done, I'll check back in. Hi everyone, so this is the finished color of my hair. So we see definitely my roots are a lot better. I kind of would like it a little bit more ashy, so I wish I added kind of a an ash amplifier. So from, where did I throw that box? So from like what the color is on the box versus my hair, and like even the little side things, so that's probably more from like my roots versus there. I don't think it's anything like the box, but I do like the color. So I do think if you are going to kind of do a box dye, don't necessarily do a box dye. Go to Sally's Beauty, get the products, talk to the people, really start to look and research a little bit more about it. You'll be happier that way, I feel. But I don't mind the color, right? And I'm happy it turned out nicely and it's looking healthy and I didn't fry it. Not that there's any real bleach to kind of fry it, but to over process it and not look too good. So let me know what you think. Do we like it? Do we not? Leave your comments in the comment box below. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Bye!